What's going on, everybody in the chat? And what's up, VZ? You probably, I know you got yourself muted right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in.
Okay, now I'm cooking with grease. God damn it.
Yeah,
What's up?
I saw you was driving, so I don't know if you was like, if you maybe you wasn't in a good spot.
Yeah, man, I couldn't hear shit. What the hell? Kodak Black now cooned up the signal.
All right, we gonna get into all of that. I had sent Town the email because at first I didn't think I had his email, but I did. And I sent it to him, so hopefully he does get it. And
Yeah, he said he gonna come through. I asked him was he ready earlier. He said he was. So
yeah, because I had text him. I think after I sent you the email last night, and
yeah,
then I had text him, and he said he was gonna come through. So I sent. So he has the link because I emailed it to him like a couple minutes.
okay, man. But yeah, man,
Because
that
I don't know if you actually I don't know if you spoke about this or not. I know he did. He did a couple of videos about it.
Oh no, I ain't say nothing about little Booger Wolf. I
Okay.
ain't. I just heard what Booger Wolf said the other day, and that's why I said, shit. If you gonna go in, ain't nobody heard my 2 cents, so I might well put my money with yours, cause all money is good money when we put it together.
Right. Yeah, because like I said, Town I think is the only one who spoke about it. I think he did a couple of videos talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm seeing some other
see,
people now talking about it as well. That's why I put it
yeah,
in the tab. I said I didn't know if I was going to do a pre-recorded video or not. But then when you said you wanted to join in on it, I said then I think the live stream would be the best way to go.
yeah, man. Let's do it, man. I mean, seriously, how many times? Once, like you said, again, off Kodak Black. That's exactly his name. Off Kodak Black. That's exactly his name. Cause ain't this the same guy that don't like black bitch like this?
Yeah, yeah, and I had to get on him for that. Before we even get started, I have to give a huge shout out to one of my subscribers by the name of Sherman Marshall because they gave me probably the largest donation to my channel out of anybody who has donated to my channel. Like when I say that when I received that notification, I think it was on Thursday. I was stuck for about a few minutes, and I usually don't get stuck like that. But like I was literally looking at my phone to make sure that what I was looking at was pretty accurate. But shout out to that individual for sending me that donation. That was very much appreciated.
Hell yeah, much love, much love.
But yeah, we're gonna unpackage all of that. And did you get that email that I sent you, the picture with the screenshot?
Nah,
Okay, then you didn't see it yet because we're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna let that come in a little bit later. I text Town the same picture. He probably got it since I texted to him.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about that. But when I saw that, I said that was some goofy shit. It had something to do with off Kodak Black, Nipsey Hussle, and Lauren London. But it was dumb. But we'll get into that. But
You said you said Kodak Black, so that it had to be done.
right. But yeah. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first.
Well, for those who don't know, off Kodak Black, Nipsey Hussle ain't cold in the grave. And this motherfucker, he a whole, that Lauren London, he a whole willow now. I mean, I just changed my life. She see what I'm doing. She take me like, I'll wait a whole year, let her grieve. Well, I did do put down for a community. She see what I do. He that would be my baby. And that's basically what this coon ass illiterate fuck said. This booger wolf. Yes, Kodak Black is a booger wolf. For people who don't know what a booger wolf is, look at Kodak Black, and that's what a booger wolf is.
it, like some people gonna agree with me in the chat when I say this, but that impersonation that you did of him was spot on. For those of you who have never heard him talk, consider your ears blessed, because listen to that man talk, or if you want to even call him a man, because I don't even want to call him human. Not even just because of like who he is, but just what he says and what he does. Like I told people plenty of times, Kodak Black needs to come with closed captioning, and even then, they probably can't pick up what they say. It'll probably come in as a bunch of gibberish.
I was about to say it just be a bunch of question marks.
And
There
speaking
my brother go.
and speaking of town, here he is.
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
this look for my baby. This that what's up. I changed my whole life.
That's exactly how that dude sound, man. I mean, like the dude is pathetic. I think he should be. I think that nigga should be declared legally stupid. And I mean, and I saw his little half-ass apology. I mean, everything what's wrong with the new generation, man. Instead of just, what I'm saying, just saying, hey man, I'm sorry and all that type of shit, man. He's still trying to talk around the shit. Nah, I don't know what I did. That was offensive, nigga. You sat up there, nigga, and made a play for a dude that ain't even been put in the ground yet. The dude died a week ago today, man. And I'll just feel like this, and then you going on the air saying that shit, man, and then you trying to act like I don't know why everybody's so mad. Like, man, come on, you know why everybody is so mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like this new generation. It's just like a lot of these dudes act like they fell on their head and shit. And what they try to do is they try to guilt trip people because you living in the age of the internet, baby, where they try to come up with these catchphrases and try to say, oh man, you all up in your feelings. It ain't all up in my feelings. It's about you being a disrespectful bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this internet shit, they made a lot of niggas like Popeye. This they spinach and shit. So it's just like this shit make them strong and shit. And then most of the time they talk shit, they don't even show their face. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
And not only that, he broke one of the ultimate guy code rules, and that's hollering at somebody else's woman. Like, well, in this case, we can't say broken up because he died, but let's put the scenario in. Say that's like one of your boys, and you know he just broke up with his girl. You don't hop right into her damn DMs right as soon as they break up.
Not if that's your friend.
But we know
Kodak
that. We
ain't
know
Nipsey. Nipsey ain't know that clown.
I'm just using that as an example because Kodak Black, as far as I know, and Nipsey Hussle did not know each other, as far as I'm concerned.
No, he said that he only like saw him once, and then he was being so disrespectful. He kept saying, "I wasn't trying to disrespect that dude. You know what the fuck the dude's name is, man. We all know what the dude's name is." And then it's just like all these dudes clout chasing and shit. A lot of these dudes like Future and all these dudes sitting up here trying to capitalize. Like I said, Nipsey was out there active. I told the LVZ I was fucking with the dude because I understood what he was trying to do. This is a dude that was actually practicing what he was preaching. The dude was doing shit for the community. He was anti-gentrification. You know what I'm saying? He understood about that. He understood a lot of shit. If you listen to his songs, the dude was warning us. He said in a lot of his songs about talking about, you know what I'm saying, taking control of your music, and you know what I'm saying, keeping your, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing shit in your community and shit. But then as soon as this happened, you get a lot of these cool niggas talking this bullshit about keeping it real, going wrong, and why you shouldn't help people in the hood and shit. Like they act like they ain't no crime in the suburbs. Well, that's where, like I said, most of the crime comes from. That's where all the plotting is done in the suburbs and shit. So when I heard these coon ass niggas like Master P and Noriega and a couple of other niggas talking stupid like that, I was shaking my head. Cause like I said, I don't like I'm telling y'all now, how many times have you heard a white person, when a white person comes shoot up a movie theater, you don't hear them saying, well, you know what, if we was at the black movie theaters, this wouldn't have happened, and I need to stop being around white people because, you know, this is what happens when being around white people, you know, trick goes wrong. We the only ones that be talking that stupid shit.
No bullshit. When they shoot up a school, you don't see no hashtag lead the burbs.
Yeah. Yeah, with
a hashtag lead the burbs. Niggas be talking that lead the hood shit. 70 motherfuckers get shot up in the suburbs, and you talk about hashtag lead the hood. Man, look, I understand what happened to Nipsey is a tragedy, and it's looking more suspicious. Y'all already know I ain't in the conspiracy box, but this shit looks suspicious when he got a bail and he got Christopher Darden, but that's another story. Right now, like Town said, these little bastards nowadays is disrespectful. They little disrespectful fuckers. First of all, everybody should that should go without saying. That shouldn't even be an unwritten rule. That should just be a part of your moral character. When a
Right.
woman, man just died, I don't give a fuck how attractive she is. Her man, the father of her children, just died. You don't even say nothing other than all my prayers are with you.
Exactly. And he was very, and he can tell he was very bold with it and everything like that. It was even people that was there who was questioning, like, "Are you sure you want to say this?" And then put that shit online. And he was bold enough to do it. Now he's trying to play the apology game and try to say it wasn't what, that's not what he meant. That's what the hell you meant. Everything that comes out of that damn Beatles mouth is exactly what he means.
Well, he see that it's serious business now, because now he got all them people getting at him because, look, man, LA is big as fuck. And like I said, them Crip dudes, they everywhere out there. And they gonna press his ass when he come back. But the thing is, he trying to, like, at the same time, he's still trying to look like he hard and shit. Like, dude, don't be stupid. And that's another thing. Like I say, this young generation, like I said, when you get caught up, man, you got to just take your L. Just take your L, bro. Just move on. When you try to talk that too cool for school shit, well, like I said, you know, when you talk like you too cool for school, then you gonna have a rude awakening. You gonna get sent to the principal's office. Like right now, the nigga is getting sent to the principal's office, and he about to be expelled permanently and shit. So it's like, nigga, just say, look, man, I apologize. And
Yeah,
see, because he ain't got enough security to protect him. That's just the bottom line.
He came for the wrong person.
Yeah, and then worse than that, even like you said, even Master P was talking that lead the hood shit, but Master P still on his head. Master P is on Kodak Black head.
I was reading in the chat that they said that some LA radio stations banned his music.
They banned his music in other places. It ain't just LA. A lot of people was debating on shit that they should play that silly ass niggas records. I mean, I don't know. I think the radio would be better without his music anyway, because he really ain't got no talent. So
the niggas suck. How a nigga rap and he can't even talk, Tam?
Exactly.
And he rap just like he talk. I need another baby, no need.
I mean, have you really heard his new? I mean, this dude talk reckless. He say pull up, pull up like a demon on God. I mean, look, I mean, that's what a lot of these niggas is into. When I say these niggas be creating images for themselves, they really do. A lot of these dudes, 1 minute they a blood, then the next minute they a Crip, gangster disciple, then they a turf nigga. They don't know what they want to be. I've never seen this shit in hip hop where these niggas switch flags like it's the thing to do with shit.
Hey, you know what we call them niggas? Them niggas is blips.
Yeah,
bloods and Crip.
So I'm trying to figure out how can you be both. So that I mean, I've never heard of nothing like that before in my life. You know what I'm saying? This whole genre of rap is just fake as shit. Nipsey Hussle was the one real dude that was out there. I followed the man's whole career from when he first came out, like in 2008, 2009. If you look at his old video, he was trying to tell us then. He was like saying, man, I'm not finna run into a whole bunch of money and start buying cars and jewelry. He did it the right way. And let me tell you something. As soon as that interview got out, the FBI said, well, we gonna keep a file on him. They couldn't get this dude with nothing. He one of them dudes, he learned from his mistake. When they took away the first store that he had, he said, okay, we gonna fix this. What did he do? He bounced right back, opened up another store. And like I said, I went to that store in Los Angeles. I don't want to say, on the air how the store was constructed, but they had a nice little game plan as far as the store was built and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to, because that ain't my place to say, but like I said, I like how he ran the store shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you black and you start encouraging your people how to get from under the thumb of the white man, that turned into a big problem. And everybody respect this man. Everybody that spoke highly on him, from Dr. Boyce Watkins, Farrakhan hinted that they go run their own investigation on what happened to Nipsey Hussle. Even Farrakhan said, "Hey man, don't believe what the news is telling us." This came out of Farrakhan's mouth. So the Nation of Islam ain't buying what's been told how this shit happened. They keep
it's because of this Christopher Dodd and shit. Trust me. All this shit. Look.
That's one big question mark for me. Like I had uploaded the video last night and I was wondering myself, how in the hell Christopher Dart and a person we haven't heard from in years attach himself to this? How did this Eric Holder character get him as an attorney?
I said it on Lisa joint. I was the first one to say it when Lisa did the live, that he's not working pro bono. Anonymous source, it says this, anonymous source paid for Christopher Dodd. And I was trying to tell Lisa, look, you don't get Christopher Dodd for a little bit of money. I know, as a nigga that done been in trouble, niggas that done been jammed up. Come on, Town, you can back me up. We know certain lawyers cost a certain amount of money. If you want Joe Regular, you could probably spend for a murder charge $10,000. But for Christopher Darden, shit, you need at least 5 to 10 just to retain him. And that ain't even him working on your case. That's a retainer.
Yeah. Everything was weird because, like I said, they caught this dude by trying to check into a mental hospital of all places. I mean, everything about California been completely exposed from California's bogus ass gun laws, because like I said, at the end of the day, unfortunately, even everybody keeps saying, well, why did Nipsey Hussle have somebody around him that had a tool? Well, first of all, he had no gun policy for his employees, so he basically could keep them people off of him. A lot of people don't know that the police tried to run up in the new shop. They couldn't find nothing. So that's why I'm not buying this kumbaya shit with the police that we love Nipsey and all that shit, because they still ran up in that man's store. And in California, as you guys know, the LBZ been out here. You can't carry no damn gun out in California. And it's next to
liberal state.
it's next to impossible to get a gun permit out here. And even if you got a goddamn gun, you got to keep the gun in the glove compartment, in the clip in the trunk. So basically, if somebody starts shooting at you, basically you got to try to grab the gun and try to pop the trunk and try to put the clip in and try to return fire at this. Now, how the fuck is you supposed to fend somebody off? So basically, if some fool come up shooting at you, you got to take, hey man, hold on, man. Let me park the car and let me get out the car and try to pop the trunk. It makes no kind of sense. To be honest with you,
Time. That's here too, bro.
Well, what type of people is in where you at? I mean, that's obvious. The obvious answer. Who is these? You notice they got those gun laws where it's a certain group of people that look a certain way. Is that?
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know, it's like that down here. You gotta, if you lucky enough to get a permit, your gun has to be unloaded. The clip need to be in the trunk and the gun in the glove compartment. Nowhere else. And if they catch you with it anywhere else, you're gonna get a charge.
Hey, before y'all go any further, I want to read this super chat that someone sent me. Shout out to Derek Tillman. He said Kodak Whack made a song about being in love with a prostitute. Real niggas can't take him seriously.
Thank you. Look at that. In love with a hoe. This motherfucker wrote a song about getting permanent gonorrhea.
And okay, shout out to Mike Weary because they donated as well. He asks, who benefits the most from Nip being dead?
The Mayonnaise Nation.
I like when you say
the clear people, because they took a soldier away from us. Because like you got to understand, when you teaching somebody, like I said, look what didn't happen to certain people. Michael Jackson says, I'm gonna show black people. Michael Jackson, he had what you call a moment of truth. he started saying, hey man, Tommy Mottola, who runs Sony, is the damn devil. Michael Jackson say, I'm gonna start showing black people how to take ownership of they publishing and the rights to their songs and all that type of shit. Well, he mysteriously ends up dead. Same thing with Prince. Whenever you start showing black people the path, for some reason, something strange happened to you. Nipsey Hussle like, hey, I'm not finna let these crackers come into South Central LA, an area that they gave us, and take it back from us. I'm not finna let them gentrify this area that we stayed in pretty much for the last, X amount of year. They not finna come and just take it away from us. That's what they did in West Oakland. They didn't took all of West Oakland since the earthquake happened. I remember you couldn't pay white people to stay in West Oakland. Now all of a sudden you see they happy asses walking all around West Oakland.
Yeah,
Moved
that's
everybody out.
DC. That's Southwest DC. That's Northwest DC.
Yep.
They done that all around. But let me say this time. Like I told people, I'm still, the shit looks strange. I'm not going, but like I said, I'm still on that motherfucker still. I know we seen he shot Nipsey. My thing is this about this motherfucker, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We got to get niggas like that up out the community. His head should have been hit before we even had. I don't care if it sound fucked up. Yes, black people, soldiers in the streets, y'all know that man head should have been hit long before he even got a chance to have an argument with Nipsey. When a nigga is a snitch and it ain't no kick him out the hood, it's supposed to be this man has to be gotten rid of. He needs to be, look, we got to start getting rid of our loose and stray dogs. And I'm going to keep saying that, Sam. We got to get rid of these fuck boy, fuck ass niggas. We got to stop this man. Just go ahead and let him. No. It ain't supposed to even be nowhere. He wasn't even supposed to. Look, even if the government, I'm giving it to y'all. The government has something to do with it. Why the fuck is it so easy to get a black man to kill black progress? We need to stop letting these moist motherfuckers with a pad. That's why I'm on Coons' heads like that. I told you, Coons is dangerous.
All right, let me read these other two I just got. Shout out to J Dog. He sent me. He said, here to show you support. Appreciate it. Gregory Wyatt said, who ever heard of a getaway driver being believed and released on the spot?
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, see, here's the thing. They keep changing the story about what happened. Like, I mean, first of all, they keep saying it was a handshake, that it wasn't no argument, and see, that's where the shit keep getting cloudy and shit. And then, first of all this, okay, and how the fuck you didn't know dude was gonna do that? Because he had to go back to the car and get the gat, right? So what do you mean you didn't know he was finna do something? Usually when you see somebody come to a car and get a gat, so you figure they finna just show it off for no reason. Oh, okay, well, he came and got the gat. He just wanted to let his friends see what it looked like. So basically the police bought that and they let her go. That's another question people need to be asking. How the fuck did you not know he was going to do something? Because obviously he didn't have the gat when he first approached Nipsey. He went back and got it. So of course the bitch had to have seen the dude like grab the gun because she was parked. That don't make any kind of sense.
I was under the impression that maybe, the bitch was snitching and that's why they was working with her. But then I thought about it. I said, hold up. This my thing. I'm gonna wait for the survivors to say something because we got survivors. But right now, this shit look funky. But I'm gonna wait for the survivors to say something. As of now, like I said, dude ass should get his motherfucking head hit. And I want to hear what the survivors say. But dudes should have his head hit. We should not be having these motherfuckers in the community. Period. Nipsey shouldn't have been the only nigga to say nothing. And he just popped back up in the hood like Yuck Mouth say. What the fuck he popped back up in the hood for? For what? He knew he wasn't no good then.
Well, actually, from what I was hearing is that one of his boys had just got out of prison, and he wasn't even expected to go to the store that day, but he was going down there to get something for his boy that just got out. So it was unexpected. Like,
Right. So it was even a chance that so dude normally wouldn't have even caught Nipsey up there. That's what I'm saying. Did either dude know, either somebody was following Nipsey and told him, hey, he making that move, or just that chance shit happened, and that regardless of the fact, dude head should have been hit. And I'ma stay on that.
Thank you for the donation.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't agree more, because at the end of the day, you didn't heard from Nipsey's brother. You didn't heard from the security guard. Like, hey, he said Nipsey usually has security. Like, it's like LVZ said, he shouldn't even been able to get that close. And then here's something else. And see, I'm finna educate people. This is why sometimes I'm not buying the argument situation, because like I've been in the streets. So even when you have an altercation with a nigga, you don't stay at the spot where the altercation happened and just start chilling and shit, because they keep saying he told the dude to bounce. Usually when you have an altercation, you'll say, all right, man, let's get up out of here, because this nigga might come back and try something. Basically, you can see the video. He's sitting outside, like minding his own business. He's just sitting out there chilling. And then the dude just come out of nowhere. And then, he starts shooting and shit, as if he didn't expect dude to come back. Then that's where you hearing about the handshake and all this type of shit. If it was some kind of altercation, Nipsey Hussle been in the game long enough to know, all right, man, let's get up out of here. So that's, like I said, this is why this shit is so fuzzy, and it's puzzling about what really supposed to happen, really what's supposed to be said. Because like L said, man, we need to hear from the other victims, like what's really going on. Because like I said, I'm not buying this. It was an argument, and he said the dude was a snitch and all that type of shit. Because like I said, Nipsey Hussle was a street dude, and he know the rules of the streets. Even when you have an altercation with somebody, you don't stay there. Because I didn't have altercations with niggas, what you would call enemies. I ain't finna stay at, like, if we have an altercation at a skating ring or a movie theater, you ain't staying at the same spot where it happened, because you thinking this dude might come back. You know street policies, street rule. He stayed there. He was outside chilling. And then this nigga came back. He was able to start to shoot. And then he came back and shot him two more additional times after shooting him the first time. So that, like I said, none of this bullshit adding up.
Right. And what about the other? Wasn't it some more? It was more people out there that didn't get shot. I seen them running.
It was hella people out there. And then a lot of times these niggas, when it's some random ass little gang hit, them niggas just start shooting at everybody. Anybody that's in their path of shit. This nigga, like I said, he was able to run. I've been to that store. I know what alleyway they talking about and shit. I know what he talked about. He ran through that alleyway, and if you go through the alleyway, it's hella cameras over there, and I think it's some kind of fat burger on the other side. And that's what I'm saying. This is like, this dude had an escape route and all that type of shit. And he had a car parked.
I don't want to read this other donation I received. Shout out to Mike Weary. He said, LA economy benefits on crime, and Nip tried to stop it. FBI killed Nip for economic reasons and gentrification.
Let me answer that. He's correct. That's what I keep trying to tell. I said this in my live stream, and Tori, you heard me talk about this. They don't want to stop no fucking gang violence. That's the source of the LAPD's income. If they have peace and unity in the hood, then guess what? They don't need cops. They don't need as many cops. Guess what happens? They start transferring cops. Or they tell them, hey, we don't need you because everything is cool. So we gonna transfer you. And
now that point I will secede. I do definitely understand if the gangs work together, you don't need police. because they'll be able to police themselves. These are people with respect in the community that people already know not to cross. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they had to disband the Panthers back in the day. Because that's basically what they were doing, was policing their own communities. And I remember I was watching a documentary, and it was a cop that came in. I think he came by himself. It was a white cop that came there, and the Panthers were literally standing there, almost like a barrier. And the cop, before he even got out of his car, one of the Panthers walked up to him and was basically asking what business did he have here. He literally, the Panthers was policing the police and telling them, why are you there? We need to see any kind of warrant that you might have, or any kind of documentation to make sure what you're here for is legit, to make sure you are legit and not someone crooked. And then they say, we will walk you into where you have to go. We will make sure you handle your business, and then we will walk you out, and we will stand there to make sure you turn that corner, and then we will go back to doing what we were doing.
Exactly. If you
they
got
didn't
a
like
criminal
that.
in
And
here,
I remember that vividly.
And that's what they did. If you had a criminal in the neighborhood and that you was looking for legitimately, Panthers ain't stop you from getting them. They just ain't want you to beat them or none of that dumb shit. Arrest them. Make sure you don't violate his rights. Put him in the car and take his ass to jail and let him receive due process.
Exactly.
Either that or hit his motherfucking head. Hit his motherfucking head. We got these new niggas out here that's comfortable touring out Waldorf. When I worked out Waldorf out in 2010 touring, they was telling me, oh, this nigga right here, don't deal with him, VZ. I was like, what? Oh, that nigga is snitch. I'm like, he a snitch? They like, yeah. I'm like, well, why the fuck is he walking around? Oh, you can do that out here. Niggas be snitching, coming home and walking around.
All right, Mike Weary said again in the chat, shout out to you, by the way. He said, cops, doctors, and correction officers will lose jobs if crime goes down. Sort of like why they get rid of a lot of these holistic doctors, because the big pharmaceutical companies going to lose millions if they find cures for things that they say there's not a cure for, because they need to keep people on those meds, quote unquote.
Exactly.
Black people feel me. If you got a nigga in the hood working with the police and he got murder beefs already, y'all been was supposed to get rid of him. We been supposed to get rid of him. You did. Black people hear me. If it's a nigga that's already harmed somebody in our community and he working with the police, he supposed to already been dealt with. That's when the no snitching thing should come in. We got the no snitching game.
It's so crazy that law enforcement love to talk about how, see something, say something, but y'all are some of the biggest ones that will defend not snitching. But y'all don't call it snitching. Y'all call it the blue wall of silence.
The blue wall of silence.
Yeah, the code of blue.
And they call themselves the Fraternal Order of the Police. I said fraternal. That sounds kind of gang-like to me. I know it means brotherhood, but with them, they operate like a gang. But anyway, I wanted to get back onto the topic. I know we got really deep into the Nipsey Hussle territory unexpectedly, but I know y'all had to get that off of your chest, and the people in the chat was vibing with y'all too, because I was looking at it as y'all was talking. But back to the roadkill known as Kodak Black. We're not just going to talk about him, what he just recently did with Lauren London now, because that's the most recent thing. We're going to cover it all.
What about the Tupac last week?
What?
Tupac last week.
I must have missed that. What did he say?
Oh, he better than Tupac, Biggie, and Nas.
He must be better than something that thinks that they're Tupac, Biggie, and Nas, and not the actual people. So now you went from disrespecting one dead man, to now disrespecting three, and one that's still alive and could wrap circles. Who can wrap circles around you a million times over?
That's why when you just said we gonna talk about it all, I was about to say, yeah, I guess we definitely need to mention this nigga fresh off of disrespecting Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, see,
Talking about I'm better
this
than
is my
them.
first time hearing that. That's my very first time hearing that.
Yeah, last week he said he better than them because he real. His shit real. What he do, they don't really live it. He really do it. And
I
they
don't know. I don't know what it is with a lot of, and he's not the only one. I don't know what it is with a lot of these so-called new age rappers who want to come out and say that they are better than the pioneers that came before them. Did you hear that shit that not to get off topic, but did you hear that shit that Offset said about Cardi B?
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about how she what did he say? He that she paved the way for female rap or female rappers wouldn't something about her paving the way for female rappers. I said, I know that's your wife and all, but let's not reach here. Because I can think of plenty of female rappers who actually rapped about shit who are way better than Cardi B.
can I start? Can I start? Can I start? I was just listening to her before we got on. MC Light.
Right. MC Light, Queen Latifah back in the day.
Right.
Yo-Yo, Lil Kim way back then. Before she cooned herself out, Eve when she was with Rough Riders.
Yes.
Missy.
Let me show respect to the South. Le Chat.
Yeah, like someone else in the chat, Roxanne.
Let me show some love to the South. What's her name? What's her name? Used to rap with 3-6. Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. Hold up. Hey, Town.
Pepper, Lady of Rage.
Yeah, Town. Let me come out to the West. Niggas don't know Miss Marvelous.
Yep, Sacramento.
Zaka the Endo. Come on now. Y'all fucking with VZ. Y'all know VZ know his rap. Come on, man. Cardi B. I'm not man. Lil Kim.
I said Lil Kim.
Raw Digger.
Yeah, Raw Digger would put her in the Raw Digger used to write her own rhymes. She was nasty with it.
And I can even throw Left Eye in there.
Yep,
Moni Love will put her in the mixing bowl.
You said Lauryn Hill, yeah, because Lauryn Hill covered it both. She could sing and she could rap.
Moni Love will put her in the mixing bowl. What's her name? Will put her in a mixing bowl. I was just listening to. But she from the West Coast. A lot of people don't know her. Lucy Lope. Who else? Who else from the West? Who else was I just thinking? Oh, the Ghetto Twins from the South.
Shit, Snow the Product. I mean, for real.
Mia X.
Mia X. I found it laughable that nigga even said that. Even said that. I mean, I guess that funky twat. You know what I'm saying? Got him fucked up because they've been saying that the box is pretty funky. So she supposed to have the funky monkey. So I mean, I'm just saying.
And how bitch this try to steal all Trina swag? How is she a pioneer? You stole Trina swag. Oh, I know Trina when I see her.
And shout out to J Dog again for the donation. He said Cardi B should be in jail for drugging, robbing, and possibly raping men. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And the next thing I heard about her is her getting all these Billboard Award nominations. I said, y'all being real quiet about a video that just got released. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? Last week?
No, don't worry, because after this Thursday, when we lay Nipsey Hussle to rest, we right back on her ass. We just letting it, you know what I'm saying? This ain't finna go away for her. We just we got to concentrate on our fallen brother Nipsey. Trust me, we back on it after we lay Nipsey Hussle to rest. Oh, it's on, because the shit that she was saying, she said she talked about drugging people, robbing them, and violating them. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, these dudes who she did that to, they got to step forward, because what it is, I think they ashamed. But at the end of the day, if they was violated, we ain't gonna judge these dudes, because I think that's the thing. As a man, you've been made to feel like every time something bad happened to you, your manhood is in question. If you unconscious and you don't know what's did to you, hey, it's beyond your control, and that's the problem.
And before I say what I gotta say, hold on right quick. Shout out to Sean from the Tribe for the donation. They said Kodak will have his issue. Indeed, he definitely will. You know what's gonna come next when that happens from me. But VZ, before you say what you got to say, I have to say one thing right quick, and that is, it's amazing of the hypocrisy that is just flying around with the whole Kodak Black thing and Cardi B. So just last week, you had a lot of people who were caping for Cardi B for what she was saying in that video. And I, myself, Town, and a few others were very pissed about the fact that people were caping for her hard. Now you have this week people actually caping for Kodak Black with what he said about Lauren London. And these are probably some of the same people that were mad at the people that were saying that were caping for Cardi B. I said, now y'all are being hypocrites. Because I'm like, didn't y'all just say last week or two, well, a week and a half ago, that Cardi B was messed up for what she did, but now y'all want to throw the cape on for Kodak Black? But that goes into another discussion about the very first video I ever did about him on my original channel. But we'll get there. What was you about to say?
Yeah, the fact that first of all, somebody Kodak Black partners was with him, and they said, "Hey man, it's too soon." I heard one of them say, "It's too soon." Another one was like, "You really want to say that? Really?" If you listen to the video when he said, his homies tell him not to say no dumb shit like that. They know that that shit is too far. This little booger bear just be looking for views. Just you know what he is? He another Takashi, man.
Oh God.
Seriously. We got another Takashi. Look, think about what is he really he keeps saying all he keeps saying is stupid shit on the internet. This week is let's disrespect Nipsey Hussle because saying something about him, that's the hot thing to do. Last week it was nigga be like, they wrong. I'm greater than Tupac because I really do what did I say I do. And niggas be like, I'm really the best. And Willie D even said something about it. Was like, I had to get in an argument with my niece's boyfriend because he trying to tell me Kodak Black is their Tupac.
Ugh. Wait, their Tupac? You mean they couldn't find someone who was better to even say that? Not that there's a comparison, but you act like you actually chose him as your Tupac representation of this generation. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. That's what I said. I was like, okay, give me the Kodak Black version of Dear Mama. Give me the Kodak Black version of Soldier Story. Give me the Kodak Black version of Shed So Many Tears. Give me the Kodak Black version of Daddy's Song. Give me the Kodak Black version of Temptation. Give me the Kodak Black version of America's Most Wanted. You see how easy it is? Give me the Kodak Black version of All Eyes on Me. Give me the Kodak Black version of I Get Around. See, there is no Kodak Black version of any of these songs. And because that, or the equivalent thereof, and because of that, that is why Kodak Black, off Kodak Black, Klondike Kid, whatever you call your motherfucking coon ass self, you will never, ever be mentioned amongst the greats.
Hold on.
Do he have any songs that's in English? That's what I want to know. And then the thing is, every time
I don't even know what language that is.
have y'all ever seen his pictures? I mean, he need to make a song called "Working Panah." Because I mean, actually, when you put him and Buckwheat in the same picture, you think it might be the same dude.
No,
I think he
literally looks like Little Black Sambo. I hate that. I hate
You know what's so crazy? Now that you say that, all you gotta do is paint the red lips on him, and yeah, he's pretty much that.
Nah, hey, he like Umar Johnson. He a descendant.
A little black Sambo. Hey,
Let me read this right quick on VZ before we go forward.
man.
Derek Tillman said Tariq was always on point about these first, second, and third generation immigrant coons coming over here disrespecting our shit.
Right. Right. And this nigga right here, look. Y'all seen Tales from the Hood too?
Nah, I seen the first one.
Yeah, I thought
I'm gonna show you the joint because one of them was about the dolls again, but this time the doll looked just like Kodak Black. I'm not bullshit. Anybody that saw it, I'm great. Put it on the screen. Give me one sec. Y'all know I'm driving, so give me a second. I laughed my black ass off when I looked at that movie. I said, "Ain't this a bitch? Kodak Black in this damn movie." And motherfuckers was like, "Oh, that's fucked up." I was like, "No, nigga, the jump look like coat. Look, oh, okay, here you go, right here. Here you go. Here you go, right here. Y'all at? Can y'all see?
God damn. Wow.
Can y'all see?
Oh
Can y'all
God.
see? That jump look like Kodak Black. That's the jump for Tails. That jump look just like Kodak Black.
Wow.
I looked at that shit. I said, "Damn, that nigga need to take them gold teeth out his mouth and take his hair out of there from looking like that. Cause that nigga look like a minstrel dog, a human minstrel dog." And y'all remember that video I showcased on the old channel when I said, "What the fuck is this video about?" The nigga was burning the cross with a bunch of coon niggas behind him, and the video ain't had nothing to do with the words he was saying. But the video was some black dude in a farm, a white dude in a Make America Great Again hat, came through with a gun. It misfired. The black dude screaming at him, "Come on! Come on!" and go running at him and wrestle him down and start beating on him. Then a little white girl come and say, "Stop." And they both stop and stare at the little white child. I said, "What type of coon shit is this? Is he saying that motherfucking little white faces stop racists? Get the fuck out of here."
But I want to take it back a little bit. I want to take it back to the very first time that I did a video about him on my channel, on my original channel back in 2017. And those of you who haven't subscribed to me for that long and still here with me probably know what video I'm talking about. It was about, I think it was right around the time when either he was about to go to jail or he was already locked up. And that was when he made those comments about dark-skinned women. Like a lot of when he was saying that he could not.
I don't like black bitch like this. That's what that coon ass niggas. That's what that tap dancing Sambo said. I don't like black bitch like this. And he looked at himself. That's the key to that whole situation. I remember we all did a video about that.
Yeah, and I was saying and I called him out on it. Do you know my damn comment section got flooded with so many of these brainwashed, silly dead Negroes saying I'm hating on him because he's a rapper? I said, there's no way in hell I could ever hate on him being a rapper if he sound like that. That's no hate. The fact of the matter is his shit sounds terrible.
Exactly.
Both while he's rapping and while he's talking. I say he needs to take some goddamn diction classes because he sounds worse than a damn kindergartner. It's goddamn elementary school kids who sound and can complete simple declarative sentences better than he can. He probably can't say 4 words without struggling.
No, he can't.
I know he can't. I know he can't because one time I think I did a video about him too, and he was on. I think it was some kind of Instagram video he did, and he was talking and he was stuttering. Listen, it is no good. It's not a good thing when a person who already can't talk as it is starts to stutter. Like he was like this. So. I was like, oh my god, he sounded like a record skipping. He sounded like a damn record skipping. You know how when a record or a song skips, and it's like that's how he sounded. He had a glitch or something.
That nigga sound like a skip CD disc.
Right, one that's been played like millions of times. He's like,
hey, yeah, he did though. That Gucci joint, you should have heard him. The Bama said, look, the Bama said on the Gucci joint toy, and them people ain't saying nothing about no racism. They ain't even talk about no racism. I said, God damn, nigga, how you fuck up the beginning of your
And then that's not, then that's not where it even ends there for me, for him. Like I said, we're going to cover it all today with his coonism, not just what recently happened. Remember when I think he got out of jail, he did a video. Do you remember who he did that video with? It was a music video. He did it with that damn Cash Me Outside girl.
Cash Me Outside.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. And I said that to me screamed real, like gave me a lot of creepy vibes, because here you have this man who is over the age of 21, who's doing a music video where the video girl, hence the word girl, is literally a minor. She was like, what, 15, 16 at the time?
15
at the time doing that video, all sitting up in the car, dancing all over the damn place, and they the only two in the video.
Yeah, dude proved he was a creep back then. Like, at the end of the day, I played with that. Thing is, always trying to they try to put it on us. I mean, for real, I mean, if you listen to the people or if you look at the people that follow this dude that talks shit, that come in the comment section talking shit, what is the key sign you see? They don't have
it sounds like you're kind of going in and out.
Oh, sorry. If you look at the people that follow Kodak Black, that's, I guess you would call them fans, you notice when they try to defend him, most of the time they have their name or something on there, they have a letter, they never show their face. But these the same dudes that'll say, why don't you show your face? What are you talking? They'll ask you, why do you do your videos in the dark? Like,
oh, you talk about them niggas that was just, but look, that was like when I did that video about, what's that about, tapping Travis Scott. When I did a video about his tapping ass. And I know his name, don't correct me, y'all. I called him exactly the way I wanted to. Tapping Travis Scott. That motherfucker. When I did a video about him,
I had to think about it for a second. I said, Tapping Scott. I know I heard you call that name, but I was like, oh, the guy with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, a lot of coon ass niggas start coming to my shit talking about some Lil Flame. I said, what the fuck is that? I said, you sound Lil Moist. Fuck, that Bama's a coon. Look.
And now I don't know if y'all know, but currently, and this is the one part I really couldn't wait to get to, Kodak Black currently has a rape charge against him.
Yes, he does.
Rape down in South Carolina with a minor. And I truly believe that he did it because I read an article, and in that article, it stated that the victim, they came forward, they had a rape kit done. And in that rape kit, they had DNA. That DNA matched his. And not only that, but they found a tear in the person's vaginal region, which means forcible penetration.
oh, you forgot about the other part too. They said also that he allegedly bit her in the neck and bit her on the breasts. So, I mean, this nigga, yeah. So the nigga tried to literally eat her. So
with
I
them ugly ass teeth too, he looked like a motherfucker try to eat you, don't
he? He looks like he could be a black Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the
Right.
Yeah. So the nigga is in deep trouble, and that's what I'm saying. He need to worry about himself instead of like worrying about I'm gonna give her a year or two and all that shit. Cause nigga, you might not even be walking the streets in a year or two. And if you step in LA and you get seen at the wrong place, you might, you know what I'm saying, bring the yellow tape. Cause
the only reason he gave that whack so-called apology is because he knows that the gangs of LA are on his ass. Probably all of them.
Well, they came on my channel and said that the apology shit is too late. Some of them saying the apology can't take it back. They saying that he still might not be safe. So
I'm about to say, Big U ain't Big U ain't say leave him alone. Ain't nobody gonna really give him a pass. He dissed Master P. Look, all them niggas try to tell him, look, hurry up and fix this. And he said, and that fake apology he did, telling T.I. and all them, fuck them, Slim. I just don't know. These little young niggas think it's a game.
Yeah, see, they get the internet mixed up with the streets. See, they think, it's a difference between talking shit on the phone and being like in a motel, a hotel room, or being at your house versus talking shit and being in the streets. The only person I think that possibly could save his ass is Sam. And that's Nipsey Hussle's brother. That's his brother. And we don't even know, and he might not be able to help his ass. So I mean, that's pretty much it. Because like I said, if somebody see him, they gonna press his ass. You know what I'm saying? And then he walk around with all that jewelry and shit. Somebody might sleep his ass and try to take out his teeth, stomp out his teeth. So I mean, the dude kind of like, real talk.
Regardless, he gonna face some type of disciplinary action. Is what it is. Whether it's an ass whooping, he gonna get stripped. He might get popped. Regardless, if he don't want some disciplinary action, I don't know what he can do, because that apology he did, you insulted people with that apology. But and as far as the rape case go, well, remember, everybody said Ebro was out of line for asking Kodak Black about his rape case. Remember, Ebro brought that up, and he got ain't come here for that question, man. Yeah, don't do that Kodak Black, man. And everybody defended him. I was like, damn, well, what's wrong? If the nigga got a rape beef, he got a rape beef, right?
Well, that's the problem with a lot of these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even just beyond hip hop. It's just period, man. A lot of these motherfuckers, they don't want you to ask them shit about shit. I mean, they want, like I keep saying, they want everything to be it's a pleasure to be within your presence and shit. It don't work like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be one of them niggas that want to be in the limelight, shit. You want to be doing all this Hollywood shit. Eventually, you gonna run across that dude that's gonna ask you a question that you don't feel comfortable with, and that's the problem. These niggas so used to these motherfuckers kissing their ass, saying, "I can't believe it's you," but it don't work like that, man. So I mean,
exactly. I mean, come on, how in the fuck they got some kind of? They think this shit is a gangster showcase for them. That's what it is, bro. These motherfuckers think it's a gangster show. Oh, YouTube funny. How y'all take Torian off his own live? YouTube wild as shit. How they take her off? I mean, this broad bad as shit. It just threw my whole attention off. How they take him off his own live? Man, that bro was bad. Anyway.
Hey, YouTube got that type of power. Hey, they was taking away my likes in my videos. People was giving me likes. They was like, this one gotta go.
Bruh, I can't see everybody comments unless I go into my phone through the Google Chrome way and go on my dashboard.
They've been doing that to me too.
That shit, they is wild. They wild. YouTube, y'all wild as shit for that. We don't think we don't talk about this shit. But yeah, back to we gonna keep Tory and John rolling until he get back up in here. Man, Kodak Black for the last 3 years has been violated, and it's been a string. But his violations have, for some reason, catapulted him to even more fame. I mean, from the rape charge, like I said, the rape charge. When Ebro brought it up, people start attacking Ebro.
Okay, he back.
There you go. What the hell? And he gone again. That's some wild shit. But yeah,
That's you. That's look that. Hey, that's YouTube for you.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
that,
That's
so
that
they
damn
they they
taureanreign. He's making it back up the waves. Is that chocolate ball headed bastard, the LVZ? That's that damn town business. We can't get him, but we're gonna find a way. Send the FBI to his house.
yeah, that I'm gonna get another visit from them again sooner or later. So I mean, it is what what
Hey,
it is.
look,
So,
it
it,
seems like
so
anywhere I call and complain, the police call me back. Ain't that some shit? I called the
yeah,
motherfucker. I called the theater to complain that they was gonna have a slavery reenactment using junior high school kids. I said, well, I want to know who thought of that because I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Somebody need to whoop his ass. The police called me back.
All right, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That we were just talking about that. We don't understand. We know
No,
what's going.
I was trying to pull up that damn screenshot I was going to show y'all, but then all of a sudden it kept saying not responded, and I didn't want to click the X because if I did, it would close the whole thing down. So I don't know what just happened.
shit.
God damn.
Hey, YouTube just happened.
Well, hold
No
on. I
bull.
see somebody. Hold on. Let me scroll back up because I see somebody had donated to me, and I want to read this because it was a $20 donation. Shout out to Great Filibuster. They said Kodak is the quote unquote black culture vulture trying to change the ideology of hip hop while fronting like he's got a pulse on the street.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right
I-
on the head. Right on the head.
man.
That's what he is.
Hey, hey, you know, you guys know. Yesterday when I made a video like roasting him, somebody came wagging their finger at me saying, why did I call him a crispy ass nigga? I was like, okay, here we go. That's just how we talk when we ain't angry and shit. Just like when I called Amanda Seals a yellow bitch, people, hey, they and then people say, why you talking about Haitian blood? I mean, so now you got people trying to correct me. I can't say what I want to say. You got these so-called language police, so-called black language
Right.
police. How many times have we said, even when I didn't heard dark-skinned people calling them a crispy ass nigga? That's just how we talk. And they
I called him
probably
a
ain't even
crispy
black.
ass nigga. What we gonna say now? I called.
Yeah,
I,
that's what
I said. I said the nigga so black. If me and him walk together, I'm the light skinned one. I said that. So what? I said that because he a coon. Melanin don't look good on him because he don't like it to look good on him. He said it. So
Yeah, he
since
said
that's
he
He
a
don't
definitely
like
did
weak point,
being
say
dark
he
skinned.
definitely did that. He definitely did say that. Like when I had did that video back in 2017, he said the kind of woman that he's attracted to is one that doesn't look like him. He literally said in so many words he didn't like how he looked.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
And since
surprised
and
by
since
now. I'm surprised by now that he has not begun the skin bleaching process.
exactly, just like Uncle Ruckus, old revitiligo ass nigga. What if I was around Uncle Ruckus? I remind him every day that he darker than everybody out here in Cooney. The same way I do with motherfucking Kodak Krispies.
well, let me ask y'all something. Well, LBZ knows this. I'm gonna be in LA on Thursday. Now I got to do the Lomachenko fight, and directly across the street is the LA Convention Center where the weigh-in is gonna be at, and then on the other side it's the Staples Center. So basically, I'm gonna be in the midst of everything and shit. Maybe Kodak Black will show up. Nah, no, he won't.
He
He
won't.
won't show up.
He
Not if
he
he.
ain't that. Well, I would say he's not that dumb, but then again, he might be.
Yes, he is. Oh yes. Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, he is. He is. He is meant to. Hey, he is legally stupid. So it's gonna be double duty for me because I'm gonna try to go over there and try to I'm gonna do both. So LA on Thursday is gonna be chaotic. That whole area. Probably ain't. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be chaotic. But I'm almost wishing that dude would show up, trying to apologize to somebody. I'm almost wishing that he would show up.
And he gonna
But he
stand out.
probably
If he was to show up, he would stand out. People would know that it's him.
Exactly. All right, but well, who ain't gonna notice a nigga sitting up here with these cocoa puffs in his head, with gold ass teeth, sitting up here doing slave speak? Come on, man. Like somebody just said in the chat room, he ugly because he ugly. It ain't got nothing to do with him being dark skinned. But he ain't deserving of the melanin that he got. God always make the wrong niggas dark skinned.
I feel bad for any woman that would ever have to, and I realize I said have to, not want to, but have to sleep with him. She would probably wear a damn bag over her face so she wouldn't have to look at his ugly ass.
Well, shit. With him, they force him to do it. Shit, shit. What you mean? They have to, because according to him, he gonna make them do it. So
right.
I mean,
allegedly, if they don't, he gonna take it.
Yep, and he gonna bite them.
Yep. Hey, so he Kodak Black out here biting the Mississippi taking cause he trifling.
Yeah, he gonna go Marv Albert on them. Yeah. So I mean, he the black. he getting his Walking Dead on the shit.
Right. I went out my brain, man. A retarded ass zombie. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that, look, Kodak Black is officially the only person, if he died and came back a zombie, would literally be the same guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Kodak Black remind me of that dude, that fake preacher supposed to revive. You know, the one that had been dead for 3 days.
Yeah. He revived Kodak Black. Back to life? What? Nigga, you watching the facts of life. Back to life? What? Your favorite cereal is Life. Nigga, what are you talking about? That nigga, look, Kodak Black should have his ass whooped for that song Tunnel Vision. He started lying on the first verse. That motherfucker said, I get in the girl I want. What? No, you don't. Come on, man. Ain't no crackheads out here no more. Everybody's off of crack, man. That nigga, look. That's why he had to cash me outside, bitch. She looked like a meth head.
Right. Man, yes, she does.
Yeah, he couldn't wait to interact with her.
Look like she came out of a house that's being held up with a kickstand.
That nigga Kodak Black. Hello?
I'm still, did the town fall off?
Yeah, see, there they go again. They said, this is what we're going to do. All right, goddammit, cut the Oakland feed. Cut it, Jim. Cut it. They're talking about our guy, Kodak Black. We love him. We love that. White people love Kodak Black. You know that, Tori.
I bet they do.
Yeah, they love niggas that.
They love the ones that'll kiss their ass, and they love our worst.
Yeah, the buck dancing and shit. Like, look, what's that Bama name? Panel Designer. Yeah, that nigga Designer. They loved him.
The panda guy.
Yeah, remember he came out in front of that lady with that slave suit on, with the high waters, with his stomach out, and he had the suit with no shirt, and he started singing it for him turner. You been looking for a burner. He ain't everybody want him. Him turner. You remember that?
If I do, I'm trying not to.
That was where he was fashion designing them clothes. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember what the fuck y'all know what I'm talking. That's when he got the dancing. And look, that nigga embarrassed the fuck out of us. He's like, oh Lord, oh Lord, dude, they been like that. Seriously.
No, one of the I don't. You probably saw this as a meme, but one of the things I remember with Designer was when he was at I think it was the BET Awards a couple years ago, and he was performing. He was coming down the aisle, and he had that microphone in his hand, and he made that weird looking face. That thing spread as a meme for like the rest of the year. I didn't think it was going to stop. It looked weird. It looked like he got possessed by something. It looked.
Damn, Designer. Somebody said they thought Designer was trash, but they realized he was actually garbage. They was right on both accounts. That's what I'm saying. These new ass rappers, white folks love them. That's why they put them on. That's why they put them motherfuckers on. So let me put him on. I love this nigga. Look at him. He's slave speaking. He's dancing in front of a burning cross. What's your name?
What was that?
Kodak Black, man.
And what was that called rapper that got on that table and started dancing for all them white execs?
Bobby Shmurda. It was Bobby Shmurda, Black Youngster. He did it. Designer did it too.
That was
all three of them did it. Bobby Shmurda did it. Designer did it. And then Black Youngster did it with the sweatpants. Cause Town Business loved that video. That Bama had on sweatpants with a dress shirt on. Dancing on the table. Don't forget
about Young Thug wearing that damn that Renaissance dress.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Yeah, his album cover was him in a dress. That's what it's about now. The moist thugs. These moist thugs will plug your ass. These moist thugs will put a bullet in you. They letting you know. And you know, I ain't got nothing against nobody lifestyle. Shouts out to your lifestyle. What I'm saying is, these motherfuckers is out here talking about they better than Tupac, and they the gay Tupac. And man, this just a. I remember the time when you died, right? People wouldn't say your name in a disrespectful way.
Exactly.
Remember the good old days when you died? They let you rest in peace, and they said good things about you. Like, I don't mind the Nipsey Hussle conspiracy theories as much. As long as we, like I said, as long as we still remember, we got to hit the head of all snitches.
If they did say anything, they kept it off.
Right, exactly. Like, nobody was really dissing Pac when he died. Nobody did no stupid shit like that. One, you couldn't. Somebody will beat you up. Yeah, you can't do that shit that Kodak Black do back in the day. You come out dissing Tupac after he died. Nigga done fucked you up. Suge would have whooped your ass.
Yeah.
Suge would have beat the shit out you, man.
I think I forgot what rappers they were interviewing or something like that, and they were telling them why they in the industry. And I'm actually glad they were honest. They said that they don't really like doing it for like the art form of rap or hip hop. They said they're doing it to get paid. I think Cardi B was one of them, and I think that Blueface guy, the one that came out with that damn Tatiana song, was the other.
Well, at least they said it. I'm not even trying to be good.
At least they honest. At least they are honest, because some will be sit up there and straight up lie. I'm like, no, you're not. You're doing it for the money. Just say you're doing it for the money.
They saying I ain't even trying to be good.
They just trying to do enough to get a check. Get bad.
Yeah, man. I just don't get it, man. These new age. I mean, that's cool if they in it for the money. That's all they talking about is the money. But a lot of these niggas is faking like they gangsters, faking like they thugs. Then you got Kodak Black is the internet rapper, man. He's the new internet rapper, man. Why not, nigga? He was just talking shit. Nigga, you don't talk that though. If I get motherfucker killed, you say something about me and my lady or something like that, well, people gonna handle your stupid ass. Sure, I feel, but that, yeah, he did. Why do you niggas even take up that shit? Is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Your motherfucker father get killed. Then somebody go, oh yeah, boy, his mother a hot piece of ass. Right. Go ahead. Stop it, Paul. Stop it. That's ridiculous. Why I even had to break it down like that? No, it's not. It's wrong. No, that's not the time to be talking this shit. A nigga ain't even in the ground. A nigga ain't had a funeral. The lady ain't even had time to grieve. And you talking this stupid shit on the internet. If a comedian did it, you got like comedians don't play like that. I ain't seen one. Look, I ain't seen one comedian play like that. See, that's why if you got to do all these gymnastics, that's how you know it's wrong. That's true. Come on, stop with the gymnastics, Paul. You better than that. We bigger than that. Come on. All right, bro.
That goes back to what I was just saying. How you had a lot of, unfortunately, women defending Cardi B with what she said. Now you have a lot of black men out here defending, caping for, what's it? Kodak Black.
Right.
Trying to get around to saying that he wasn't serious, he was just joking and things like that. Oh, J-Dawg said they are not gangster, they gayster.
Right. That's ridiculous. People got to be put in a whole. I don't need to be in nobody else's situation to know some shit just off limits. And y'all know me. Man, y'all know I'm wicked with it. I say what I want when I want. But when I know it's a time, that mean, man, it ain't a time. It's a time and a place for everything. Mm-hmm. He was just talking shit. No, you don't just talk shit like that.
And I guess he's just been talking shit for a long time. That's got his ass in the situations that he's been in over the years.
Right.
His shit talking going to get him in a spot that he's not going to be able to get out of.
He ain't going to get his little ass murked. This is what it's going to get. Man, everybody, look. Even though people getting on Jay Prince and shit, but think about it. That's like Jay Prince. Say some shit like that about Jay Prince, son. Somebody gonna come see you. Mm-hmm. It's because you shouldn't have said it. People gotta understand that it is consequences. Just because you can say everything, don't mean you should say everything.
Right.
No, James Earl Mones, he ain't had a good smacking in a long time, homie. My man, the great James Earl Mones in here. Tori, that's how I know when you in the big leagues. My man James Earl Mones from Tariq in here. Everybody know James Earl Mones. James Earl Mones like Cool Disco Dan, Tariq. Mm-hmm. You know Cool Disco Dan from DC?
If I saw his face.
No, he the graffiti artist. At the time, when we had graffiti all over the city, it was one thing you would always see. CCH and Cool Disco Dan. And you will see that shit in the weirdest places, Tori. On the side of 100-foot building, there's Cool Disco Dan spray painted. And you're like, how the fuck did Cool Disco Dan get up that motherfucker?
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Like, I always wanted to know, how did people get up in those certain places to
right.
graffiti up there? Like, what did you do?
Right.
Like, you do that because it's like you don't have like no ladder. No ladder could go up that high. Like, do you have some bungee equipment to do? And what time do you do this?
Why did you just suspend yourself in air? Why did you do for real? Man, graffiti artists are the most dedicated people in the world. Cause you don't get paid. And that's some dangerous shit, man. All the way up there talking. That's some dangerous shit. What the fuck? Just so a nigga know who I am? Nah, that's all right. I'll pass. You ain't got to know me, nigga. You ain't got to know who I am. Come shake my hand. I ain't got to spray paint my name. That shit crazy though. These niggas. What James say? Y'all know James Earl Mones out. And look, everybody know James, man. Give shout out to James. But yeah, man. Oh, guys like Kodak Black, he shouldn't even be allowed to even be in hip hop. Remember back in the day, niggas like this would be a death warrant for your career.
Yep.
That's how I know something wrong with this generation. Anything is okay.
Yeah, because he's freely saying what he wants to say, and he knows that there's no consequence.
Right. Because it's going to always be somebody like Paul that say, I feel him. And normally it ain't nobody like me around to go, nigga, you feel him. What's wrong with you? Normally, I don't know. Normally a nigga just say, I don't know. I don't know about what he said. No. Explain to niggas why that shit wrong. If niggas don't get it, explain it to them just like y'all heard me do. Nigga, right is right and wrong is wrong. If your motherfucking father get killed tomorrow, and a nigga starts talking about, man, your mother a bad mother. I know his father dead, but his mother a bad mother. What?
Don't that remind you of the 5 Heartbeats?
Right. Nigga, what? You look. You can figure that shit out. Look, that shit on limits when they ain't talking about you. But when they talking about you, now that shit off limits. Nah, nigga, it's off limits no matter who it is. That's what Tariq be talking about. Niggas be needing a code. And that's what, you know what? That's what it's about. Niggas don't have no code. People don't understand. Code is another word for a moral code, a system. Something you just ain't gonna go for. It's just, I can't do any damn thing for anything.
And that damn Kodak Black has never been on code. Like,
Right.
never been on code.
You look at him. Like some of that shit he doing, I said, man, I swear to God, I believe that motherfucker probably speak perfect English like Dave Chappelle when he ain't on camera. He gets off camera. Yes, mother, pass me the hollandaise sauce. Yes, I'm going to be Kodak a little later on. Then he cut the camera. Hey, what's up, man? I know ya. Because seriously, Iggy Azalea speak with a fucking Australian accent, but rap with a southern twang.
One time I heard her so-called rapping at a live show, like at, I guess, like a concert or something that goes like an outdoor concert. Then people online clowned her ass because they couldn't understand a word she said.
See, somebody say Plies. See, Plies, like, I called my little buzzy, baby. We're not. That nigga really. Yes. Hello, my name's Jerome Farnsworth. Yes. I've been getting money. Where have you been? Come on, man. Y'all niggas know. Man, for real. They don't even talk like that. They get these motherfuckers for real. I be sick. That's why I don't let my kids listen to it. I'm like, damn. This nigga not only not saying words that I can understand. Look, it ain't like back in the day, our parents used to say we couldn't listen to the music because of the language and the content in which they talking about. Now we saying they can't listen to the music because we can't understand what they talking about. You're not even learning words. Next thing you know, your 5-year-old gonna come. I want to rise up in the kitchen. Mama, I'm the chicken. You know what the fuck? Or your mother come, or your son come to you, mama. I want some oranges, mama. Give me some cornbread.
Rap, lazy rap. They too lazy to write something that actually makes sense or of substance. So they just came up with this because they rap like they have not gone past, I don't know, a 3rd grade education. Like they dropped out, like they are elementary school dropouts.
Right. You think it's fine? No. And part of that shit, part of rap music always taught you something.
You know what's so crazy? When I was like back in 07, like my freshman year of college, maybe right before I graduated high school. That's when Soulja Boy had came out with that damn Crank That Soulja Boy song.
Mm-hmm.
And people back then were clowning that, but to be honest, his shit sounds way better than the shit that's came out that's out today.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was laughing because I was saying that about get your swag on the other day. I said
Oh,
I
I
cranked
remember
this
that
shit
song.
out
I
of it,
remember that song
but
too.
it's at least he said something. I do know he said some words.
At least you could understand what the hell he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot, I'm at the house.
Hey, VZ, do you have anything else you need to add to this? Because I'm actually about to cut the stream off because I need to go get me something to eat. I don't know what it is about me getting on these live streams that be making me hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, only thing I got to add to the Kodak Black situation is we need to stop listening to these dumb motherfuckers.
I never listened to him, so I'm already ahead of the curve for most.
Right. Yeah, see, everybody believes that's a violation. So look, I'm talking to my cousin on the phone, y'all, and he like, what the fuck Kodak said? Oh, I don't know what the fuck that shit about. Nah, I can't get with that shit. That's some bullshit right there. See, nobody can really get with no real street nigga gonna ever sign off on that bullshit. So Kodak Black, go fuck yourself. And that's all I got for him.
Point blank, period. Something like he gonna get caught out there, and you know what? When he does, you know what I'm about to do. I'm put on them violins for his ass, and that's going to be that. That's going to be that. Something tells me I'm gonna have to cue the violins up a few times on him. You know, when
Yeah.
it's all said and done, because he just can't. He's like Mister Can't Get Right.
Yep. They gonna get his ass right.
Because
When
you would
he's
think that, because you
in,
would think after him going to prison the first time, that for some people, prison could be rehabilitating, especially if they're not on a life sentence, like he was, like he wasn't. But you just come out here and you keep doing and saying the same dumb shit, and you double down on it. He's like that one family member you do not invite to any family function, even if it's for them. I bet you if it was Kodak Black's birthday and they had a party for him, they was like, well, you know what? We all gonna show up at the venue for your party, but you gonna show up on a live stream. We'll just stream you on the screen, and we'll be at the function party and physically there, but you're there on the screen.
you see that man? They say they don't even invite him to events that's for him. God damn! So that man don't get invited to his birthday party. Man, who we gonna invite to Kodak party? Kodak ain't coming. That nigga's a weirdo. Yeah, we can't have him.
Right.
Yeah, man. But shit,
I
it was
appreciate this
cool.
775 Reese for the donation.
Man, shouts out to all of y'all, man. Shouts out to my brother Torian. Y'all know where I be at. Y'all hit me up. Y'all smash that like and subscribe. If y'all don't subscribe or smash the like, Jesse Smollett gonna steal your car and blame the shit on you. He
and
gonna steal.
they still mad about that, but let them stay mad. As far as I'm concerned, that shit actually makes me like that shit actually makes me not want to talk. I know I had said my shit about him like back when that stuff happened, but to be honest, I'm actually kind of glad it went the way that it did, because they are literally losing their shit up in Chicago. They still trying to make that man pay what was it, $130,000, for the city of Chicago and stuff like that for that investigation. And I hope he don't pay it either. I hope he stalls them the fuck out.
The same city that owe like $1 billion to some of its citizens for how much they be beating them and they gonna talk about 100,000. They ain't gonna put a dent in all the settlements they owe.
He didn't even kill nobody. If anything, he hurt himself.
Right, that's what I said.
That's self-inflicted. He didn't injure anybody else, unlike the damn gang known as the Chicago PD, who has been known to terrorize its residences.
Why
especially the ones that look like us.
why did the mayor actually come out, Tory, and then go, I can't believe that nigga got off for whooping his own ass?
You talking about Rahm Emanuel?
Yeah, that's basically what he did. He came out and had a press conference and said he
They
can't
was
believe this nigga got off for whooping his own ass.
temper tantrum about this whole thing. Yet down in Texas, in Waco, Texas, all those damn bikers who lived and didn't
Every
get killed
last one of them.
got all walked from those charges, and it was like 177 counts. None of the charges stuck.
How 77 people get shot and they say nothing happened? 9 people got killed. They were shooting at the police. What?
It looked like the Wild West. Like you had people shooting from the outside, you had people shooting from inside the establishment. It literally looked like a damn Western down there, and it was in Texas, so that kind of.
Yeah, it was.
All I was waiting to see was a
Shoot 'em up,
fly on by.
White dudes was just out there popping and plugging each other, Torian, and nothing happened. Matter of fact, all I heard the chief say, "Boys will be boys." That's all.
That's the other thing. They love to categorize grown ass white men as boys. Remember that whole thing with the Olympics with Ryan Lochte, and they kept calling him a boy, and all the two that were with him, but especially him. That man was 35 years old at the time. That is not a boy. He hasn't been a boy in almost 20 years.
Oh, well, when you white, you can be 73 and you still a kid. He's still a kid. He still got so much life to live. What? He's 73. He didn't know what he was doing. He shot up a church. He didn't know.
Or with that affluenza boy, Ethan Couch. Well, he was too rich and wealthy to know what he was doing. Hold on. So you mean to tell me he was well coherent enough to go into his parents' liquor cabinet, get some liquor, get drunk, steal their car, go joyriding, and run over 4 people, but he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. And now let me try that shit. I
learned when they say he suffered from affluenza. I said, what the fuck is an affluenza? I said, what in the palm-colored caves disease is this? Notice I call it caves disease, like grave cave disease is this.
That's what it is, a cave disease. Then if that's the case, let a nigga say, ain't this a bitch? White folks got all the money to go to the best schools, best colleges. They got tutors. They learn. Look, they be doing that? What's that shit? Rosetta Stone, all that old dumb shit. They done took most of the money out of our public schools, put it in their charter schools and their private schools, and then get to go to court and say, I don't know. I wasn't smart enough to know that I ain't supposed to run over 4 people. Meanwhile, a black kid the same age, broke as a motherfucker, rob a convenience store, Asian man try to get brave. He shoot that dumb motherfucker because he was scared, run out of the store. That nigga gonna get life because he knew better, even though his community got the worst schools. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And speaking of them colleges, you know, with that cheating scandal, with them paying all that money, I thought y'all was supposed to have a high IQ.
Yeah, they look.
My black ass.
They wasn't smart enough to know that all you had to do was just pay the college tuition, and you wouldn't even went to jail. You stupid motherfucker. Their IQ so high. Why you know your kid got to be damn near retarded if you spend 1.5 million to get him in a college.
Oof.
Think about that. When the college don't even cost that much.
Exactly. It doesn't. A semester, it does not cost no damn millions of dollars. Like, depending on what school you go to, you probably be in the 5, any school for that matter, per year. It will be like in the 5-figure range, but not
right.
Damn. It won't hit 6 figures. That's for damn sure. It'll be there after a year goes past. is if you like rack up in loans and whatnot. But
Right.
they were dropping like
I was about to say,
a lot of money to send their dumb ass kids to school.
Right.
But they went to somebody else and then want to get mad about affirmative action.
Why are they buying? Look, why are these motherfuckers buying? Are they buying master's degrees?
Probably.
Think about it. And that shit ain't $1 million. It's $1 million to buy a master's degree.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, but someone just sent me a story. I'm gonna definitely have to record a video about this. And it doesn't surprise me that it happened.
What happened?
So it says that it was a part of the Elite Eight, you know, the NCAA. Texas Tech, they said they beat I guess they played Auburn and they beat them. Yeah. And you know what happened next? Them white kids got out there, started a bonfire, and started destroying shit. I bet
Alabama.
No, and wasn't that? Did they play in Alabama?
Because Texas Tech.
No. They played in Texas. It said they were in well, maybe it was the kids at the school, not the ones at the game. They said they were in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, so they did it because they won. See, that I was about to say it's hard to know, Torian, because they set fires because they win and set fires because they lose.
Mm-hmm. I still can't get over that pumpkin festival thing. Remember that?
Man, they destroyed. Look, they just went off. Like, there's no more fucking pumpkins. Let's fucking riot! Don't nothing happen when they.
And look at how they now listen to how they frame this. And this is coming dead spit. Texas Tech students might have gone overboard celebrating. Let that have been our black ass. Texas Tech students riot, destroy property. The National Guard had to be called in. They had to call in the FBI, the CIA, the U.S. Marshals, Interpol. It's sometimes I always tell my subscribers, you can always tell the frame of an article just on how it's titled. I can already predict how this article is going to be written just on how they titled it. Exactly. Hood Mistress and Hattie Campbell in the chat. Yeah, they put might have. They did, right? They did do what they did. Not no might have. Okay, let me get off this right quick because I'm gonna have to record this.
Go on, hit it up.
I'm about to give everything away what I'm gonna say in this live stream.
Go on, hit it up.
But VZ, I definitely appreciate you for coming on here, and we had this little roast session. And shout out to Townbizz. He said I had texted him. At first, I thought he got kicked off, but he left off because he said he had to go to work. But shout out to Townbizz for coming on to the chat as well, and also shout out to my subscribers, and also shout out to the people who donated to the super chat as well. And we will definitely be doing this again. Who knows what we'll be talking about next? Because it's like a whole bunch of shit just keeps on happening.
Right.
But I'll talk to you later.
All right, bro. Peace.